Let me tell you something, and I want you to hear me like your life depends on it, because maybe it does. Life will break you again and again. It doesn't care about your plans, your dreams, or your comfort. The people you thought you could count on will disappoint you. The world will slap you down, and when you're lying there bleeding and bruised, it'll step on your chest and ask if you've had enough. But here's the truth: no one tells you you don't stay down unless you choose to. We're not here to live easy, soft lives. We're here to grow, to fight, and to rise. And rising starts when you decide to let it end, let it hurt, let it heal, and let it go. 1. Let it end. Some of you are holding on to things you should have let die a long time ago. A toxic relationship, a job that's killing your soul, a version of yourself that doesn't serve you anymore. You cling to it because you're afraid of the void it'll leave behind. But let me ask you this: how can you ever reach for something new if your hands are full of yesterday's garbage? Let it end. Let that chapter close. Rip it out of your life if you have to, but stop feeding what's already dead. You cannot start fresh while dragging the corpse of your past behind you. Letting it end isn't weakness, it's courage. It's telling the world, I am not afraid to rewrite my story. 2. Let it hurt. And when you let it end, let me warn you, it's going to hurt. It's going to feel like you're being ripped apart from the inside, like someone's pulled the rug out from under your feet, and you're falling endlessly into the dark. That's pain, my friend, and pain is your teacher. But here's where most people fail: they run from the pain. They numb it with distractions, drown it in booze, scroll mindlessly through social media, or chase temporary highs just to avoid sitting with their own raw, aching truth. But not you. No. You're not like most people. You will face it. You'll sit in the silence and let it burn, because you understand this pain is not your enemy, it's your furnace. It's where your weaknesses are burned away, leaving behind only the steel of your soul. Every time it hurts, remind yourself this is the price of becoming unbreakable. 3. Let it heal. Now, healing is not passive. Healing isn't sitting back and waiting for time to fix things. Healing is active, deliberate work. It's rebuilding the pieces of yourself that were shattered. It's owning your scars, not as symbols of defeat, but as badges of honor. You've got to fight for your healing. You've got to confront the parts of yourself you've been avoiding. Do the hard work. Read the books, go to therapy, journal your pain, scream into the void if you have to. But do not, under any circumstance, stay broken because you're too scared to mend. Healing takes time, and it's messy. There's no shortcut, no magic pill. But every day you'll get a little stronger. Every day you'll stand a little taller. And one day you'll look in the mirror and see someone who survived the fire and come out forged. 4. Let it go. And finally, you've got to let it go. Listen closely, this is the hardest part. Because by the time you've endured the pain and fought through the healing, you'll feel entitled to hold on to the hurt. It becomes your identity, your story, your excuse. But that's where you have to be ruthless. Let go. Whatever they did to you, whatever you did to yourself, whatever didn't work out, it doesn't own you anymore. Forgive them. Forgive yourself. Not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Carrying the past around with you is like running a marathon with a boulder strapped to your back. And I don't know about you, but I'm here to win, not to crawl. So let me ask you, what are you still holding on to? What's poisoning your mind, your spirit, your potential? Is it worth your future? Is it worth your peace? Is it worth your life? Stand up and declare it right now. Let it end. Let it hurt. Let it heal. Let it go. You're not a victim. You're not defined by your pain. You're defined by what you do with it. Stop waiting for permission to become who you were born to be. This is your life, and it's slipping through your fingers every second you waste clinging to what's already over. Final push, embrace the warrior within. This world doesn't owe you comfort, happiness, or fairness, but it does offer you a choice to stay small or to rise above. And rising isn't easy, it's brutal, but you were built for this. You were built to endure, to overcome, and to conquer. So, let it end. Let it hurt. Let it heal. And damn it, let it go. Because the moment you do, you'll realize something powerful. You were never chained to your past. The chains were in your mind. And now, my friend, you are free. Go out there. Take what's yours. And don't you dare look back.